Hi everyone, I promised that I would play around with this new Sizzix Tim Holtz Alterations die that's tag in Bookplates that I got earlier today, and this one, 656938, and I cut it out of cork, and this is 2 layers of cork with a sandwich of chipboard in between. And the cork that I used is on a roll. It's a big roll, see? And it is brittle when you go to cut it. You have to be careful when you're cutting it because it has a tendency to fray, crack, or break. So if you cut it to size of what you're trimming your die, the size of the die, it's much better, like as close as possible, just so you have a little bit of a remnant. Then it doesn't crack as much. And I just stamped on top of it. I haven't embellished it yet, but I thought I would show you that. So this is the cork, and this is about how thick it is. Pretty nice thickness. You could layer both sides of the cork on this, both corks on the same side. Then you can use push pins in it, kind of like a little memo pad. You can also cut thin magnetic board and put it on one side and then corkware on the other, so you can like stick it to a metallic surface. Then the other thing that I tried is these, because this is a movers and shapers die, the interior is magnetic metal, and these pieces just drop in, and I showed those movers and shapers from my recent haul from Sizzix outlet. The die, the Alterations die, comes with this little square and has one really thin magnet on one side. The first one I tried is the fleur-de-lis. I just love the way that came out. However, I took the little square out, leaving just the fleur-de-lis where I placed it, and you can place it anywhere along that tag. But then I had to poke it out, as you can see. I had to use my poke tool because this was not enough to pop it up. I would definitely recommend leaving this in, regardless of where you place your dimensional piece. So like the fleur-de-lis that I used towards the bottom, like this. If you place it towards the bottom, which I really did butter right up to the bottom, please do still leave this somewhere else, because when you run it through your die cutting machine, either whether it's a Cuttlebug or one of the Sizzix machines, this will allow the chipboard, especially when you're using something thicker like medium weight chipboard, it will allow it to pucker a little in the middle, so you could slip your finger in and pop it up. It tends to, I've noticed, stick near where the whole die cut is. This is the metal die with a foam on top, and then in the corners. And if you want to retain the pristine edges and all of the edging, then I would definitely recommend leaving this in addition to your movers and shapers repositionable magnet dies. So that's the little bit that I've played around with so far. So I have the fleur-de-lis, this flower, and the cork one. If anyone has any questions, please leave me a comment. Thanks for watching.